And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. The stream where we talk shit and crap and poop and fun and lose our mind about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the mobile game. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999. That big hunk of drink of water over there is BCM the Viking. It's been a long time, but he's back. BCM, you filthy bastard. Where have you been?
I've been around, man, just life and everything. You know what I'm
Plundering,
saying?
plundering
Right.
the coast and
Yep.
doing your
Getting
Hagar
my
the
booty.
horrible. Yep, doing the Hagar the horrible stuff. So, we're gonna have BCM back. And if you are new to the show, we're just here to have fun and talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. We'll do like we'll normally do. Today is a slow day. There's not much going on. We have a territory war going on, and I hope everybody joined and set up your defense. And is getting ready for that. But other than that, there's really not much going on in the game. But that's fine, because there's plenty of time to do and talk about the game. We're kind of waiting to see if either today or tomorrow we'll get the new drops on the new requirements for the Galactic Legends. So I'm waiting to see that so I can make my decision on what to do and who to use. I've pretty much got everything locked in so far, so I'm just waiting to see for the shoe to drop. Everything's ready to go. So as soon as I get that announcement, bam, I'm off and running. But it's kind of a slow day, so we're going to make this a Q&A day. Now, we'll still suffer through mod depression. If you're new to the show, I always suffer through mod depression where I try to roll mods and it goes not good. Although I got another mod last night.
Sweet.
19. I'm like, homie, when I'm offline, does this shit hit? And I put that in general chat, like, okay, it is what it is. What do you want me to do? I can't help it. And so we'll work on, we'll do some mods. I just did the events. It's the
Scoundrel
Scoundrel
smuggler
stuff,
event.
the smugglers run, and so I already got the mods. So we'll go roll all those mods we got, and then we'll slice some more. If you're new to the show, also a lot of fun ways for you guys to interact with us. First of all, I'll give you a greeting into the chat. I'll shout out everybody's name here in a couple of minutes. Usually after mod depression, we'll go in and say hi to everybody. So give your greeting, whip out your pickles, stroke your Wookiees, say hi to everybody in chat, say hi to us. We'll shout out your name, give your greeting. It's perfectly fine. If you want to interact with us while we're doing it, you can do super chat on YouTube. There's fun little emojis you can put in there as well. Also, there's StreamElements and Twitch. If you're subbed over there, you can do bits that will play funny stuff that will pop up on the screen. So all that's set up for you guys to interact with us and have fun while we're doing things. So GAC's done. We hit Kyber again. So our streak of always being Kyber continues, because life is Kyber.
Yeah, I missed Kyber this time. Mainly because this last round with gas, I was moving mods around so I could get them, but it locked me in before I could move my mods back. Second round, I'm like, oh, my Darth Revan has this. I'm like 327 speed.
Nope.
And they all went first and just wiped me out. I'm like, what the heck? And then I checked. I was like, oh.
Oh no, one A.
He was like 280.
So we'll do that, and it's going to be Q&A day. So if you have questions that you'd like to pose to us, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is put your questions into the chat. I'm actually going to get Nightbot up and running. Put your questions in the chat, and then we'll get to the Q&A. I think there's 3 days left on the event for Piet. I'm thinking I may do it today, but I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, Thursday, we'll do the Ranger gets all the Swevens and rolls for Piet. That'll be fun for you guys. So I'll well out on Piet. I'm not going to get him right away. I'm not going to do anything with him because I'm going to use Palpatine later on. But it's always fun. You guys enjoy watching me suffer horribly as Loki gets 480 pulls and I get Swevens. I hate goddamn Swevens. I really hate the Swevens. And it's like, why does Loki get all the good rolls and I get Swevens?
Sweven's better than 5s.
Yeah, but it's not 80.
That's true.
This is a goddamn conspiracy, man. How come they always get the 165s and 80s and stuff when they do it, and then when I do it, I get Swevens, man? Seriously.
Well, it's, at least it's karma when they're at, like, they need 5 left and they get the 330.
All I know is I hate it. So we'll do that. I don't know. I'll see how I feel today, but probably tomorrow or Thursday. We'll see. We'll see how things are going. And who is tagging me? I've got all kinds of stuff going on.
Woohoo.
Hold on, I'm trying to work on guests for the Wednesday night show. Hold on. Keep them entertained for a second, the BCM. I'm trying to work on guests for Wednesday.
Yeah, my computers both died, so I'm on my phone, so I'm going to have to flip back and forth. So if my video freezes, it's because I'm looking at chat. Let's see who we got so far this morning.
Okay, got it. All right. So I'm a busy little beaver in the background. So far I've confirmed we've got Mort and Jigabachi. They're going to be on the Wednesday show tomorrow, so that'll be fun, right?
Nice.
And I'm working on Ando as well, so I want to get him on there. I think it's going to be a big day, a big announcement either today or tomorrow. We'll get like all the news, and it'd be fun to have all those newer guys come on and talk about, you know, their lesser GPs and talk about what they think about the Galactic Legends, things of that nature. So some of them are free to play, some of them are like me, and some spend a little bit. So it'll be cool to get a different perspective on everything, and I'm trying to set that up. So I'm always working hard in the background, and if you guys don't know, I've been on a lot of streams lately. I've been a buttload of other people's streams, just trying to help them out. Late last night, I tried to do Dark Jedi. I got to work with that young man on, like, he's having huge issues trying to stream, and so let's try to get some time later this week to get him going. Anything else going on for RSG Land? I mean, today we'll do my stream. I don't think Finn is going to be doing anything in the afternoon, but you never know with Finn because he's a fickle mistress. And then tonight we'll have Don't Starve together with McVenom and everybody like that. They'll go in and have fun. So if you haven't watched the Don't Starve stream, it's a hootenanny. Anything else? Oh yeah, hit the thumbs up if you're here right now. Subscribe, do all that stuff. It really makes a difference. You guys do a phenomenal job. Big shout out to the Escape podcast. I was on their stream Saturday. They raised a lot of money for the fight against children's cancer. And so it was a pleasure joining them for a couple hours and help raise some money for those guys in their effort. And they'll do the same for us. And we're getting ready to do our stream soon enough. We're working on the details of it, and we'll have an announcement on that probably here in the next week or two. We'll have that set up, and we'll announce that, because you know it's that time of the day to, you know, that time of the year we start raising money for our battle against cancer. So there you go. Hawthorne says Piet isn't shipments now. No point in wasting crystals on the packs other than to entertain us. Yeah, that's the whole point, Hawthorne.
Do you not get the point of the channel?
Are you not entertained? It's about entertaining, man. Are you kidding?
Yes, for the average person, it's probably, if you don't stream, it's not worth it.
No, but if you're going to be like me, yeah, for me, it's a different story. I have to get my ass kicked. I mean, what do you think I do mod depression on the stream every day? It ain't because it's a happy experience. It's because you guys like to see me get my ass kicked. You know, the only time you guys don't like to see me get my ass kicked is when I'm doing GAC. But events, pools, all that other stuff, yeah, y'all like seeing those 18-hour streams of Rangers sitting there looking like a zombie and doing large copious amounts of heroin, cocaine, and alcohol to try to keep himself up to keep doing shit like gas. So, last night I was on the Remon stream, and he got gas, so congratulations to Remon. He actually listened to us, and it worked out very well, so he got gas. All right.
That event was horrid. Oh, God, that was painful.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. It was a pisser. So
I have never wanted to throw my phone ever playing a game. Even like back in the day, I would never throw remotes. That event around day 2, I was ready to throw my phone.
Yeah,
it took me 4 days to get it.
Then
Magic RNG lined it right up, and all of a sudden it's like everything.
That's how it works, man.
What?
At least you didn't have to spend 18 hours. 15 hours.
I spent
3 hours with Loki as he did it, so I just say 18 hours because
I was constantly going over 4 days, so I probably put 200 hours into it trying to get it.
You know what we need to do right now? I say we take our... Well, I'm going to wait. I was going to do Mon Mothma and take her up, but you know what? I'm going to wait. Let's wait until we get the final announcements, and then I'll do all the characters together for everybody. I think that'll be cool. But you can see I've got everything lined up, ready to go. I've got the pieces for R2 and Mon Mothma. I just haven't taken them up yet. So, cool. All right, let's go do some mod depression. Huzzah!
Sweet.
This is the time where Ranger J, 1999, being the brain dead dumbass that he is, tries to roll his mods on stream, and it usually goes not good. So we'll filter. We have a bunch of health mods we need to roll and get either keep or get out. We'll sort. We'll go by color because it'll make it easier. All right, what's this arrow? Oh, it's a speed arrow. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Gold
Sweet.
speed arrow. Well, I'll take that. Well, that was a nice little grab there. And it's got health on the secondary. All right. That's
Ooh, nice.
Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's go. What's this next mod? Does it have speed? It does. It has 5 speed. Let's see if I can get anything good. Come on, big baby. Come on, we need a big hit. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. And shit. Nothing. I should have known better than to get excited about that right there. All right, we got some purple mods. All right, that hit speed 5. Let's see what we get. All right, speed 10. I'll do something with it later on, but it's purple, so it's really not going to do much. And of course, we have a new bug of the spinning wheel of fate there, BCM. It used to be when I unlocked mods to get rid of them, it would freeze up, but now it's when I actually locked the goddamn mod. So that's fantastic. Wow.
This is an undocumented feature.
Oh boy. God damn it.
Gotta love the coding. Thought they were supposed to be making this stuff better.
I think they have. I think it's got to be something with emulators or something. I don't know, man. I don't think
I like I said, I couldn't tell you. My emulators are offline because the computer I'm running, or the laptop I'm running on now, is just like an i3, no video card. I can't even run BlueStacks on it.
Yeah. These things happen. Keep getting your greetings in, guys. I'm gonna shout you guys out here in a couple minutes, but keep saying hello, saying hi to everybody else. All right, let's try this again. So, Jesus. So I'm not gonna lock any mods until after the fact because apparently that leads to bad poopy stuff. All right, let's see what's the next one. That's an arrow. Blech. Didn't hit. Oh, darn, it didn't hit. All right, next one. Well, hit speed 5. Let's see if we can get a big hit. Come on, all speed. It did. Oh my God. I'm gonna slice it.
Do it.
I have to. Oh my God. Will this be the 6th mod that has ever hit speed on this stream? Let's see what happens. And what was I thinking, man? What the fuck was I thinking? Why did I get excited? All right, it didn't hit. Oh man. Well, that's another.
What did it end up with? I can't see it.
14.
Ah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. Could have been worse, but it could have been way better. Denied by the gods. All right, we have an arrow that's got speed on it. Let's see what this does. Nothing. All
30,
right.
32.
Nope. Denied. All right. Oh, another purple speed arrow. We'll take that. That's going all the way up. All right. Let me hit another mod and then look for that arrow. Where are you? There you go. Now we can lock in because I hit something else. It's so weird that's the way that works. All right. Next one. Nope. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Let's check out all the abilities. Had a couple blues here. Nope, denied. Alright, we'll try another blue. It's an arrow with accuracy. Alright, hit speed 5, but if it doesn't hit on the next ones. No, but hit defense! Well, that's creamy. Nothing like the old defense to get the old day started. Alright, let's try this one.
Let's go that way.
We've got some green. Oh, no, more defense. And, oh, we have a triangler with, it's green. It's got 5 speed as a primary stat. We're going to roll this up to 12. Come on, hit big, baby. No, but it's still got a possibility, so we'll keep it. Because if it hits green to... Let's give it a slice right now and see what happens. No, it hit health, so good, I can sell it. Well, get that shit out of there. Alright, let's get all these one out of here. There's one I need to keep. Let's see. No, not you. Not you. Keeping that one. That one. That one's got to go. That one's got to go. Okay. I've got 2 offense mods I need to keep. I need to lock those in. Alright, so those are all the ones I want to sell. E. Yep. So those. Go check out these offense mods. It's diamond. It needs to be locked. Okay, let's lock that. And then what was the other one? It's the blue one. Where are you? There you are, you little minx. All right. We have some force speed. I guess we'll do one more slice. We'll do one more slice. Give it a little slicey slice. And then we can call it a day. I think we've had enough of mod depression. Really?
Now you've had enough.
Yeah. It was at that point Ranger realized he messed up. Alright, here we go. See if we can get something good out of this one. And no, denied. Well, it's another mod we can get off our inventory. Just unlock that bastard. Okay. And again, the spinning wheel of death on unlocking it. I've already locked it previously. Damn it. Why does it do this? Alright. Well, while the game's loading, we're going to go say hi to everybody. I mean, that's ridiculous. Every damn time, man. I'm just trying to do good work and keep my mods squared away, and it's just not happening. God.
2020.
Does the mods have the Rona? I don't know. Alright, I want to go sell that crap real quick. I think I can do more. Let me go check out something real quick before we do that. Let me go check out speed real quick. So, sell should be 1 available. Sell it, get it out. Thank ya. Filtered by
I don't know. I'm just happy I can breathe outside now.
Hey.
Because up here in the Northwest, we've been...
I know. We had all those fires and stuff.
Socked in with smoke. I mean, it was bad. Worst I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I don't have any speed mods. You're 9. You guys are all 8s. You're a green 5. And then I have a bunch of arrows that are 5s. How am I keeping you? Oh, protection. That's why. Where am I keeping you? Protection with really good protection. Yeah, we got some blues to work on. So we'll start working on these speed blues so we can get some hits. I'm trying to get some offensive mods going, but what do I know? All right, so let's say hi to everybody. We've got Gav P as our first person of the day. He says, hey, RSG peeps. He says, loads pickles on your taco for Taco Tuesday. And he's got all those pickles, plenty of pickles for your tacos. And he says, and then, of course, a donut taco for Ouchie, if that's a thing. If not, just a donut. Okay, there you go. Glad to have you here, Gav P. Yuta, our good friend, says, happy Taco Tuesday, everyone. Hope everyone is well and you are safe. Keep being awesome. You keep being awesome as well. BCM says hi to everybody. Ray Rock says, good 2 for Tuesday morning, Pickle Strokers and Wookiee Flashers. And he's got both his version. It's monkeys, but we'll say they're Wookiees. And Pickle's going on. Very nicely done, sir. Buzzsaw says, happy Taco Hump Thirsty Tuesday. Buzzsaw, shameful. Foreigner says, hello there, skewers. Hello there, Foreigner. Nightmare says, happy Titty Tuesday. And he's got cherry pits and things all in the chat. So very, very nicely done. That's a nice non-sexual message right there you gave us there, Nightmare. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons are here with the wave. Glad to have you guys here. Mad Dog 9856 says, happy Taco Tuesday, skewers. Hey, Mad Dog. Yuta says, hey, BCM, how is the gas gear going? We know you got gas, but how's the gear going?
I got gas. I'm stuck on gear 8 right now getting stun gun.
The old stun guns.
I'm almost there. I'm like 4 or 5 away from getting them to the next level. So.
All right. Sting says, good morning. Good morning to you, Stings. Ray Rock says, at least you're getting them, Ranger. I haven't rolled a slice or anything over 12 speed in 6 months. Well, That sucks. So, I have nothing for you, man. Zola Zebra says, hey! On a Taco Tuesday. Very nicely done. And an update, I have to go all the way back. Damn it. I hate when it does that. What else? 3 says, happy Taco Hump Day. That's half right. Shame on you. What else? 3. Fetichico says, good morning. Piet's here. Let's see here. Jay's here. He says, good morning, RSG. He says, I retried the gas event sometimes to remember why I don't do it on my alt. It says 24 hour days, 96 hours total. Someone somehow puts it in 200 hours. Well, Jay, that's just the way it goes. It's poop. Ghost Strike is here. He says, hey, everyone. Hey. Let's see. Here. Question from Gav. Okay, that's a question. Paul Brockamonte's here. He says, I'm at the DMV. Ooh. Okay, I hope
I know if they're open again. Wow.
Just
maintain your 6 feet.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully you can get through it as quickly as possible. The old DMV. Oh boy. All right, so I think that's everybody I see at the moment that gives a greeting. I'm going back through and looking, but I think that's everybody so far that says hi. So there we go on a Taco Tuesday. Start getting your questions in. I'm going to go pull up Nightbot right now. Okay, and let's do questions. All right, the 22nd of September. Okay. Gappy says, question, what speed secondary purple mods should I sell and roll? I have decent mods with 20 mods with plus 20 speed and plus 15 speed at the top end. I've got 35 purple mods with 12 plus, 35 speeds with 11, and 100 with 18. Do all the 12s. I wouldn't do the 11s or 10s for a while. Just have those as just maybe for another character for right now. But definitely the 12s, because they can get, if you get a 6 on there, that's an 18 speed hit, you know, and you take it to 60, that's 19. 19s are pretty good too, you know. Every little bit of speed helps, so I'd roll those. I wouldn't dick with anything.
What is it? You want them at least to have hit 3, right? For purple?
Yeah,
or
so
3 is blue.
No, purple, there's still 3 hit, but it's like if you get like a 12 or a 13, you still roll it because you're going to see if you can get to like an 18 or 19 on those. If you get a 6, then the 12 will take you to 19, 13 will take you to 19 to 20. So that's still good.
I've tended to notice if it's constantly hit speed the whole way, odds are you're going to get speed for that last roll.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I guess you haven't watched me do mod depression.
Well, unless you're Ranger on stream.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So, yeah, that doesn't usually go good for me. Buzzsaw question, what if defense is actually way better than we think? Well, it's not, so there's no thinking about it. It's not. I mean, the devs clearly are promoting it with the mod rolls, and they clearly understand the mechanics. I withdraw the question. Oh, Buzzsaw. Gav P question. To add to my last question, I'm asking if purple mods with speed 10 to 12 are worth rolling if they can only hit 16, 18 speed max, not including 60 if they get lucky with 6 speed. Only the 12s. I wouldn't dick around with 11s and 10s. You could probably sell, if you have, say you have like 100 purple ones, I'd sell half that stuff. Especially if they've gone like 222 or something like that and there's no big stat on them, just get them out of there. Make inventory for other mods that you can actually do something with. Put them on characters first.
Unless they're matching with the primary, right? So if it's a protection primary and you have protection secondaries and speed is like a third one, then, you know, it's nice to have the speed, but if you are matching with the others and it's a high protection or high health with health secondaries and speed is just down there with it, it depends on the mod.
Yeah, just look at the mods.
Or crit chance, yeah.
Yeah, just look at the mods and stuff. I look at some stuff going on in the background here.
Because really not all characters need speed, but the ones that do need it.
Yeah. What should we run today? What team should we run today? We've run pretty much everything.
I've been practicing with my gas squad even being low.
Oh,
but
you know
it's
what? For
still
everybody,
impressive.
we'll run gas because I haven't run gas in a long time, so we'll run the 501st. because, well, it's the time of the year for gas, and everyone's working gas, and I'll run gas. That makes sense.
So now the question is, once I use all my get one to get all the gas shards,
Yeah.
do I flop back over and do Wampa for Luke?
Yes. And unless you have Malik. Malik's done?
I have Malik.
Okay, so then yeah, it's time for Hermit Yoda if you don't have him in Wampa. Pick one and do it. That's it.
I figured Wampa for Luke, for Jedi Luke.
You need
because
both.
he would be. Oh, you do need both, don't you?
Yep. So just pick one, roll them all the way up. Yeah. So yeah, get one for those two characters. So if you're gonna go for Luke, that's the way to do it. And
then I guess I'll finish off Hermit because I have him unlocked.
Yeah, finish up Hermit, then go get Wampa. That makes total sense. All right, Gaffy.
And I have
go ahead.
like 90,000 get one.
Oh yeah, I just started.
I have like 90,000 get one still.
So well, you still have to finish gas.
I've been saving it all up to get gas.
Well, that's the good thing is you'll have enough there probably
I'm
to
15
finish
of 100
on gas. Or on Yoda.
Yeah, I'm at 15 of 100 on gas.
And you still have 90,000 left.
You give or take 89.
Okay, so yeah,
I've been saving up for quite a while because I
yes.
hadn't been spending anything.
Yes, just immediately get gas, finish him, get Hermit Yoda, finish him, and then you should have enough left over or pretty close to get Wampa, and then you can start working on the characters for Luke. I would definitely get Luke. Or get it ready because the event will come back around. I mean, obviously it's past, but get the characters at least start into 12 at least and have them ready to go.
I think I still need Rolo too. I have her unlocked, but she's not complete yet.
Well, yeah, so you gotta get Rolo, and you can use get one to get her. I think, or get two, one of the two to get her, so you can get her out of the store.
The negotiator 7 stuff I get to is free right now.
Yeah. All right.
I got too many things going.
Yeah. All right. See, question from Gav P.
There we go.
Says Ranger, did last night's revisit of the gas event with rerun give you horror flashbacks to when you did it yourself the first time? No, man. I've been having those since I've been helping all kinds of people get their gas, man. I'm just glad you guys are not going through the same. See, that I suffer, so you guys don't.
Well, I ended up. It took me because some of my mods aren't the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up with a R13. Let's see, a R4 B1, an R2 Asajj, an R2 B2, and an R1 Magna Guard, and I finally got it. And I had the speeds all set up right. It was just waiting for that perfect RNG, and then it finally hit. And it's amazing how easy it is if RNG is in your favor. If not, you're screwed.
Someone said run Mon Mothma. I guess I can. Let's see, new Rebel. Where are you, Mon? There you are. Then we need Rebel fighters.
Now that team looks like it's like the Rebel version of the Troopers, the Imperial Troopers. With all the assisting and stuff.
Yeah. Cool thing is,
but I tell you what, she's a pain going against the GA.
Yes, he is. All right, we'll run one off. I don't have Rosetta's on because I was waiting. So, well, we'll get her geared up and all that other happy horse crap. So we'll run them on Mothma team with the Rebel fighters. All right. Let's see. Keep getting your questions in, guys. This is a Q&A day. There's not much going on in the game. We're kind of in limbo waiting for stuff to happen. So, and the dog agrees. There's not much going on in the game.
Yeah, we got a bunch of squirrels running around.
Okay, get them. All right. Nightmare question. Did I come off as a tittle dick on Remon's stream? Wasn't my intention. Was trying to help him, and he was listening, so it was frustrating. No, you didn't come. Did you not see how angry I was at him when I remodded his entire account, man? You thought you were a dick, man. I went in full dick mode. I was pissed, man. I was like, oh my god, man. So no, you did not. If I don't get offended, which is hard to do with stuff like that, then you're fine, brother. Trust me, I'll let you know if you're in the bad. If you don't get a message from me, then you're fine. Trust me, you're okay. Alright, we're watching Mon Mothma do work here. Alright. Definitely need her Zetas. Well, it seems to be doing fine. They regen pretty well. They'll be even better once I do the Zetas and stuff. So. God dang, Lando really hits hard under her. Alright, keep your questions coming in. I wish they just CG would let me do a refresh and see if they've announced anything. I doubt it. It's still too early in the morning. I'm not even at the office yet. There we go.
No, we probably won't see anything until this afternoon, if at all.
Okay, we'll have Ando on tomorrow too. Yay! We're gonna have 3 new newbies onto the stream and have fun. I think Mort's been on our stream before. I don't know if that was lunch stream that he was on. I can't remember, but he's been on, I think, before. But Ando and Jig, they'll be their first appearance.
Nice.
Let's see here. Hawthorne, wonder if Fremont will remember to put mods back the way they were, or he'll just leave them there for the next few months. Oh boy.
Yeah, I even made sure to save the mods that I had on my, save the loadouts, just so I could flip them back easy.
P question, when is the Remod stream 2.0? Okay, I'm not even reading the rest of this. I'll send the necessary volume, opium, and whiskey to try to keep you sane. Oh boy. Let's see here. Sting's question. I've been hoarding gear for Galactic Legend Ray. I plan to gear up 5 of the requirements to create a resistance team and then hoard the rest to avoid inflating. Which 5 would you choose? I would choose... Well, if you're going to do resistance, it's definitely... I would do Finn. I don't know. Was regular Finn one of them? Yeah, I think he was, right? Yeah. Regular Finn. Of course, JTR. BB-8. Trooper, if you're going to take him, taking the Relic 3. He's really good. That's usually, and then Stick Ray, that's a team I always run, and I have no problems whatsoever with any First Order team.
Yeah, that's kind of the standard.
Unless I go undersized, and then for some reason the First Order is a little loose, but... so, yeah. Yeah,
speaking of Galactic Legends from a newer perspective, I'm not sure which one I should go for, if any, right at the moment. But I still don't have Luke, so I mean that's how new enough my account is. Mainly because I've been hyper focused, as you know, and so that's why I don't have Wampa or Yoda yet, because that was kind of secondary to getting all the legends up to, or not the legends, but all the elite tunes up to this point. But I think I'm still in a holding pattern to see what Grandmaster Luke or the Emperor will do.
Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to do a million things at once. I'm trying to work with Ando and set the times and everything, and then I'm working with you guys. I got GW on there. Fine. I didn't know Ando was in the military. He was in the army.
Oh, nice. Good to see another vet running around.
Yep, he was in from 2009 to 2020.
Oh, nice.
And I was in from 1993 to 2004.
I was in from 2000 to 2005.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, let's continue with the GW. Gappy, question, what is the ideal way to mod Jedi Knight Luke? Is any speed required at all, or should I stack up the offense? Any potency needed for the stun and blind? No, the stun and blind is going to hit. Especially the stun. That's an automatic, unless the character is like Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, or say a character that cannot be stunned, right? It's not going to land. All the other stuff will, and the other characters will get stunned. That's why he's so effective against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, because he shuts down the team. I've mod him for offense. We'll look at him here in a second. I'm still working on the mods.
Yeah, that's a guaranteed stun, isn't it?
Hmm. Alright. Endo was a ranger like me. He graduated ranger school. I mean, I served in BAT for a little bit.
Nice. Hoorah. So now that you've had the Galactic Legends there, Ranger, what do you think of both of them?
Well, okay, so, let me pull up Luke real quick, first, and then we'll hold your question for a second. So let's look at Luke and see how I've got him modded, what I'm working on. So if I go to Jedi, where's Luke? There he is. You can see I'm running offense and crit chance on him right now. So it's either daily. If you look at his stats, I mean, anything between 220 to 235 speed. I'm not worried about the speed. We can see I've got tons of protection and health on him, and offense. I think I've got his damage at 7,750, but I need to get that higher, and that's because I need to get a better circle and I need a better square, and I definitely need to take the arrow up on him. So he can take a lot of hits, because Luke at the end, if once he's modded well and he's got 60 mods, and he's high relic, he can go toe to toe with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with no problem whatsoever. It's still a roll of the dice, but it's still really good. So, I can't believe that. I found someone who's actually a fellow ranger. He had his tab and everything.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Let me see here. So yeah, for Luke there. Now you were asking about the Galactic Legends there, BCM?
Yeah, so now that you've had both Supreme Leader and Ray for a while, what do you think of either one? If one's better than the other, or
They're good in different ways. So in arena, either one will get you high rank. I can use either one right now and get to number one. It's not a problem. Ray's, her strength is she's a better tune to put on GAC on defense, because she's just more of a pain in the ass because of her abilities. Because yeah, there's the Vader counter, but if it does not go well, or you get some funky stuff happening, or if you don't hit the right, hit the saber storm at the right time, she's going to saber swirl your ass, and you're going to be in big trouble. So she's a little bit better on defense. I think Kylo is better on offense, because he can take out anything. There's just nothing he can't take out. It's ridiculous. I mean, he's a beast. And then so I think in GAC that's their strengths, and you can put Kylo on defense too, because he's still a nightmare to deal with on defense as well. But if someone has Jedi Knight Luke and they know what they're doing, they can counter it. So I'm starting to see people put like strange comps together. Like the one I had yesterday was really weird. Right. It had 3 tanks in it, and I was like,
yeah,
I had to really think about that shit, man. It really threw me off, man. And I've had that for the last 4 rounds, where typically if it's a normal, Ray or Kylo team, I just go in with my counter and we would one-shot it. But those last 3 or 4 rounds, it took me 2 or 3 teams, because I'm like, there's 3 tanks here. How the hell do I get past this?
That L3, what was it? It was L3,
Holdo,
Malik,
and Malik.
Holdo. Yeah, that was...
It was nuts, man.
Painful.
So... Because it throws up your comp you normally use, because you cannot get to rate of fracture her, which is smart. So I think in GAC they both have they're both really amazing. Now, Kylo is the monster you use in raids. You put it on auto and then go have fun, and either the Sith not the Sith, but the heroic AT I did the other day. I just put on auto. He just one shot everything. It was stupid. On his basic, he was hitting for like 1,000,000 at a time. It was like, oh my god. You have to kind of control it a little bit more when you're doing the heroic Sith, but you can one shot that's already been proven, right? So when it comes to the raids, that's where Kylo stands out, and he's really really good in. I mean, he's a monster in Darkside TB, but Darkside TB is Darkside TB. It's not the same level as Lightside TB. Rey, on the other hand, is a goddamn MVP when it comes to the Lightside GOTB. I did it on last week. I did on Tuesday. I did a stream, and I went 12 out of 12 because I went 4 for 4 with Gas. Luke's amazing in that event. I went 4 for 4 with him, and then I did Rey. And this was, I think she was phase 2, and she went 4 for 4. I mean, through phase 3, Rey will get you 4 for 4. The only bad thing is, for Lightside GOTB, and Loki can attest to this, is that when you use any character in phase 4, you're in trouble. It doesn't matter. It's just too ridiculous right now. And so that's why you see no one's come close to even sniffing getting that one done yet. But I mean, for what she offers and what she does, it's unbelievable how good she is in Lightside GOTB. She can do solid in raids, but she's not going to be the same as Kylo Ren. I mean, I've done phase 1 with her and got like 80%. She's just not Kylo Ren. She just doesn't ramp up her damage enough, and she's going to die. Once they go in rage, she can go into her cross and protect, but if she does not, you're not at the end of you're going to die. So she can get a really good score for you in raids. Like I did her with phase 4 on the Sith raid the other day. Killed Nihilus, almost killed Scion. That's how good she was in that, because they just can't.
Nice.
Even when they enraged, they couldn't get. I mean, they've got so much protection on by that point. It's like. Passing rage, I was like, wee! So I got a really, really great score. So I've been using Rey for phase 4. She's fantastic in that. But again, not even close to Kylo. So those are kind of the plus and minuses of where you'll get them. Arena doesn't matter. Either one can take out either one. It's not a problem. In GAC, same thing. And I think Rey's better on defense in TW and in GAC. Especially if you do an odd comp where it throws the people off with like there's 2 or 3 tanks. It makes it harder to use the Vader combination because those 2 tanks are sitting there, and I'm seeing people use Malak. So it's something I'm thinking about doing for my next GAC, just to make people's life miserable, because I've got both Galactic Legends with Luke coming out. I'm hoping to have him as quickly as possible. But it's going to take time to get. But if I add him to the mix, right, so I can put down 2 Galactic Legends and keep 1 for offense. So because the people I'm facing is 2v1. So if it's 3v2 or 3v1, look out, folks.
So what I gather from that, overall, Kylo is going to be good for. He seems to have more utility across the entire game.
Yeah.
Be it raids, be it TW, be it whatever. And Rey seems to be a little more focused on where she's.
Yeah, in GAC, the problem with Kylo is it's really hard. You have to run first order with him. Rey, you can run all kinds of comps. So in GAC, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Kylo needs to get ramped up. So you have to have like Hux and I like Hux and Officer and stuff like that in there to get him going.
Right.
With fast speeds. He's more dependent on the first order team than Rey is. Rey, you can run with a bunch of Jedi and have a badass lineup, and it works fantastic, right? Kylo, you can, but it's not as effective because the first order is the way it's designed. So that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I guess I look at it like, so Rey, you might be pulling from other teams.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, absolutely.
Or you can, and that can hurt you because you're pulling characters from other teams. Whereas Kylo, you're going to be running first order anyways.
Right.
You're not going to be putting him with like Sith or Traya or whatever.
No.
He's more focused on the team, so it's probably easier to run him because his comp versus Rey. You have options, but you can accidentally screw up with that too. Like if you put Jedi, for instance, if you run a team and you throw Jedi Revan on with Rey for whatever, you would do that. But if you did that, you just lost your Jedi Revan team.
Well,
because
so,
he's
yeah, but so when I say you can use Rey with that, like, so in arena, typically what you'll see is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with, like, I'll see First Order, like, the one comp I'll see is, and the people I'm trying this one, I've not had any problems with it, they will run other characters in there, but they'll be like Vader and Malak, right? They're just trying to, it's more of it's to try to fear the Rey team, so you'll see like Fallen Vassal in there or something like that. But it takes Kylo a little bit longer to get ramped up, so it depends on what you're facing. But since I'm running Luke, you know, it makes it's not an issue. Now, if you don't have Luke, then that's a little bit different. But typically, I see Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with First Order. I have seen teams that will run, and this is just arena, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with Vader, you know, because Vader can do his thing. But against Rey, you know, the AI plays Vader wrong, so it doesn't really work. It's more for offense, because on offense with Vader on that team in the arena, it's that's cash money with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but it's not really good on defense.
Yeah, I've been playing with Vader, throwing him on my Darth Revan team.
Yeah, you can.
Which has been kind of fun.
Yeah, it works out pretty solidly. For offense. For defense, the AI always does his AoE or something's funky, and he
never targets right. He targets the same character twice.
Wrong. He doesn't. He'll stay with Storm right off the bat, and he just doesn't do what you would do when you're running him. So,
right.
So it's just the nature of the beast. The AI is just the AI. So, yeah. So let's get some more questions here. Let me.
Yeah, I'm not meaning to hijack the stream. I'm just trying to
throw
up some talking points for people. You know, just out of curiosity. For myself mainly, but I'm a little younger.
All right.
Lower GP.
Let's see here. Michael H19 says, "What's the optimal Mothma-led team?" From what I've been told, it's Chirrut Baze and Cassian and K2SO is the team that I've been told that is the optimal team. So I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I mean, you got two tanks in there, and with what Mon Mothma does, and you've got Cassian who does his thing, and Cassian's a really good tune. It's just unfortunately he's on the team that he is. I've also heard Jin and Cassian, Chirrut Baze. I don't have a definite answer on you, Michael H, but those are the things I've been kind of hearing. The other one is POW, SRP, Biggs and Wedge. I don't have enough information or data to tell you which one is the ideal team that's had the best results. So it's a newer character and people are still playing around with it. So we'll get back to you on that, Michael H. I'll start digging around with it, and you can see it on the streams when I'm running her on GAC and other things, and we'll see what works best. We'll get you that answer, my friend. Yeah, P, what is the ideal way to mod Gen at Luke? We did that. We already did that question. And you don't need potency. Yeah, P, question. If the new Galactic Legends, Palp and Luke, are strong, but equitable and powered to old Galactic Legends, Rey and Supreme Kylo Ren, is it sensible if I already have ready to go for SLKR as I've near other pieces ready to gear? Yeah, I would get SLKR. Unless the kits for Luke and Palpatine do something extraordinary in some sort of way, because they're going to be the same level as the other Galactic Legends. Unless I see something in the kit or we see something that they're able to do, like Kylo can, and depend on your roster and what you have unlocked, right now Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is the one I tell everybody to go for first, hands down, because he's just too damn good. He's really, really good. I mean, he wasn't good when he first came out because they've had to mess with his kit a little bit and add speed and the things that they added, but yeah, he is countered by Luke. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. He can be called easily by Luke. If you're running a standard first order team. If you're running a funkier team, then it's a little bit harder. But Loki did it the other day. He killed an SLKR team with Luke and got 60 banners. So it's like, okay, that works.
Which is nice because it's not so overpowered that you can't beat it. You just need the specific counter to beat it.
Yeah, so and Darth Revan can do it With Thrawn, I've done it with that. There's ways to beat the team, but before you had to pull pieces from other teams to do it, which really made GAC a lot harder for people because you're running Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with like GBA and Thrawn, so you've already pulled from different teams, or you're using the Vader comp with Watt and some other stuff to try to beat Rey. Same thing, right? So it's pulling from your other resources for your teams, and at lower GPs, it makes life a lot harder. Not for me. At a higher GP, I've got all these other teams like that I can use, like bounty hunters and other things that I've got set up that I can go in and just rock and roll with. So
Yeah. Well, for instance, I'm 3-5, so I haven't actually seen a Galactic Legend as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even seen gas at this point at 3.5, and I'm in tier 3, division 3. I'm sure I will now, but
yeah, I know. I just keep hoarding for now. Let's just wait and see. I mean, we're gonna get the announcement soon. You're working on Supreme Leader Kylo Ren gear and stuff anyway, so let's just see what happens. Again, we have to see the kits. We have to see what they can do. And I'll have Luke right off the bat. So will Loki, and some other people have. I'm sure we'll get Palpatine first, and we'll see how effective they are in all these different areas. You know, so let's wait and see. What else? 73 question. What wackiness do you think will happen in the next GAC season, if any? I don't foresee anything. As far as I understand, it's going to be ships and 5v5 again. It's either that or just straight up 5v5. And straight up 5v5 is, I think, tougher for a lot of people than with ships. Because a lot of people that do GAC that have ships, you know, like they had that advantage in the back where they, you know, if you have better ships, it can make someone's life miserable. But I don't know. I think they're always. I don't know if they're ever going to go just pure 3v3 or 5v5 again. I think they want to incorporate ships as a part of it. People work on it, and it makes sense. You know, it's a lot of stuff that not every. Even though I hate ships, I work on them religiously, man. If you go look, like. I'm farming the shit out of these 5 ships right now. Vulture Droid's almost done. BTL is about to be 6. I'm working on TIE Bomber. He's 5. We're working him to 6. Hyena's about to be done. Rebel Y-Wings, 6 stars on its way to 7. So I'm farming the snot out of those ships. I hate ships. I don't like doing them. But I understand the necessity that they need to be done. So, yeah, I'm going to work on ships. It is a part of the game. You just can't ignore it, right? And I'm also farming Malevolence. You know, I made a plan for the Galactic Legends and stuff that once I got the Galactic Legends done and characters done, that I was going to go all in on Get 2 for Malevolence, and that's what I'm doing. So I only need 30 more shards to unlock him, and I'll keep going till he's 7 stars. You know, so you know, and then I can use the team with Hyena and Vulture and the Geos on defense, and I can keep, now that frees me up to keep my Holdo on offense. So that's my secondary team in case my, you know, for any teams that I want for offense. So yeah, but I don't think we're gonna get any wackiness. Nightmare question. I was told to get my LKR to 516 speed with 130,000 health, 12.5 offense while having a crit damage triangle. I can get 2 of those, but I'm having trouble meeting all 3. If you get the speed and the health, it's fine. He's going to do damage. Once he ramps up, he ramps up. I mean, the 12, I mean, what is mine? I've got, what's my speed on mine? Mine's 514, and, I mean, 514
that's
is
ridiculous.
Nothing to sneeze at. His stats are, I have 155,000 health, 48,000 protection. His damage is said 10,993. I don't have any problems whatsoever with my Kylo Ren killing anything at those levels. So if I would I do like a little bit more offense? Sure. But I mean, I'm right at 11,000 damage, and he's super fast, and he's super, super beefy. Mine's over 200,000 in total. I'll take that. I'm fine with where he is. So, I mean, do what you can with them. I mean, if you're at 512 speed, I mean, oh no, not 512 speed. Remember, he also gets 30 speed from his lead, so 514 for me is actually 544. Not that it really matters. So it's always going to play out the same way, especially if you're using another Galactic Legend. Either you go first or they go first. Kyle's always going to stun in his first move. Ray's always going to do her buff, right? Lifeblood. So it's the AI is too predictable in what it does, so you'll be fine. All right, let's see. We got some more questions. Now a lot of questions now. Nightmare question. Vader crushes standard resistance and other Galactic Array comps, but loses against Ray with Jawas. What would you use versus Ray with Jawas? Ray with Jawas? I've never even heard of that.
Sounds interesting. Triumvirate? Because when... Oh, no, you can't clear...
you can't clear mines. Or,
you can't clear
thermals.
the thermals yet, or anymore.
Ray with Jawas? I mean, honestly, I'm going in with my own Ray and Hermit Yoda. And just Saber Swirl the shit out of him, because one Saber Swirl or one of her specials and that team's toast. Burn Ray. I mean, you could go AoE team. Because, like, I don't have to think about that. That's a really interesting point. I've never faced it, so, I mean, a lot of teams come to mind that I'm just like, that would work. But until I actually get my hands on it, I'll have to think about that one. I'll have to get back to you on that. Buzzsaw question, what do you think we need? What do I think we need for what?
Probably the last group for, I'm guessing, Galactic Legend.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what route they're going to take. If I had to guess, I think Leia, Luke, we could get the Hoth brothers, we could get BB-8 as a requirement. I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to do here.
I think the more interesting one would be what's needed for Palp, because so far there's not... he's got, what, Admiral Fiat, and then... So far that's kind of it for the Marquis, right? I might be missing one, but I know he does. Like Luke is needed for Luke.
Yeah, so if I had to take a gander at it, I think it's going to be characters like BB-8, which you need. I think BB is going to be one of it. I wouldn't be surprised if Leia was one of them, and then 3 other characters, or maybe another ship. I don't know. If you look at the pattern, the characters are all interrelated to each other, and there's a lot of heroic and legendaries, things of that nature. It wouldn't surprise me if crew was a requirement for Luke. You know, it wouldn't shock me in the slightest to see that happen.
I guess the bigger question is Palp, because there's not
they're all over the
legendary
map
for Palp.
Yeah,
right.
But they could just go Sith on that and have Darth Revan and Malak as the requirements for Palpatine.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people have suggested Gas might be one, since Anakin was his apprentice eventually. You know, we've had the other apprentices in there like Maul and stuff. It wouldn't shock me, because it wouldn't shock me. I don't know. We just have to wait and see. I mean, speculating does nothing because nobody has a clue. I mean, CG can go completely in another direction. We'll be like, okay, good morning, guard. Well, if I look at my good morning guard, I'm like, better be some packs because I ain't getting them because mine's 3 out of 65. I mean, I just don't.
Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising.
Shitty ass character. I guess we can start farming them now. There, I'll use some stuff, but I mean, there's no chance in hell of me if that's the case. And CJ ain't getting any money from me because I'll be like, okay, put a worthless character. No way for me to get them. I'll just take my sweet ass time. Let's see here. Nathan H. question: would I be better off sitting Padme, Jedi Revan, or Shakti clones on defense, a la Relic? Padme's good, but it can be easily countered by Jedi Revan. It's an easy counter. Jedi Revan never on defense. Sorry, he's too good on offense and cleared too many teams. Shakti clones is actually one I really like. If you're going to save your gas, like if you don't have gas or you're going to use gas solo, which you can, there's a bunch of teams that gas can just go in there like Night Sisters or Bounty Hunters, stuff like that, and get like 64 banners. It's too easy. And Shakti clones on defense is a pain in the ass. You really have to go in with a solid team or you're going to get your ass handed to you. So out of all those, I'd say Shakti. I think Padme and Jedi Revan are too good on offense. I'd go Shakti as my first choice, Padme for my second, and if I had to be forced, I'd Jedi Revan third. Nightmare question. During your time playing SWGOH, has anyone ever gave you advice that you didn't listen to, but now, with hindsight, you wish you had? No, I don't have those. Usually if someone gives me advice, I look at it like, okay, is this applicable? How does it apply? If it's good advice, then I usually take it. But no, I've never had a situation like that. I don't know if you have BCM, but...
You froze there for a minute. I didn't hear the question.
It just, yeah. Has anyone ever given you advice for the game and you didn't listen to it, but in hindsight, listening to it, you wish you had?
I tend to, as a newer player, I was tending to follow all the advice I got. Probably the one. I guess the hardest one for me was to be focused. Because you focus on one, you're better off being focused on a certain aspect, but then you get sidetracked because Chinese, and then you got to refocus your energy. That would be the advice that's probably the hardest to take as a new player.
Mm-hmm.
But no, if you're getting advice from somebody that's been around for a while, it's probably better to take that advice than try to go on your own way, because it's just going to turn out better.
Yeah. It's potency offense with no potency, even though it's 5 speed. Not spending the money on that. What are you? Nope. I'm mainly looking for crosses and triangles now. I got plenty of the other crap. I just need the triangles, the triangulars, and the old. Oh, droid collars. Thank you.
Ooh.
I always get droid collars, man. I must have them. There's nothing in the mod store. All right, let's get back to some questions. Let's see here. The Buffalo King drama, nice name. Question: if you were to relic 7 young Lando, what would be the top end potential damage output? I have no idea. I looked at young Lando in a New York minute, man.
Oh yeah, he's on the prepared squad, so
yeah,
I know prepared has a lot to do with the damage that he has.
Really,
he's like a young, he's like young Han, where the more that people that have prepared, the better damage output they get. But I don't think people have really focused on him because he's just not, I guess, worth it.
Not at the moment. I mean, I like the prepared team. I used to use it on defense in GAC, and it actually did pretty well back in the day. But I haven't really touched it since then, and I don't know what his potential, like his max stats on top of being prepared and all that stuff that would I don't know what it would come out to. So that's a lot of math there, Buffalo, and I don't know if we're capable of giving you that answer specifically.
42.
Yeah, 42. There you go. I'll have to get back to you on that. Nathan H. question: what primaries do you place on your gas? Offense and let me look at gas. It's been a while since I looked at him. Let's look at gas.
I would assume offense and protection.
Yeah, it's offense and protection. With offense and protection, a lot of protection secondaries and stuff. So yeah, pretty steep protection. More protection,
and the reason being is because you don't
with offense. You see offense with protection, crit chance. So you can see the stats I have on them. This is what I was doing. I need to get better triangular for gas. I was working on Lukey.
Yeah, mainly because you want him to stand up longer, so more protection equals longer time he can stand up, and if you have offense with it, he hits harder.
Mm-hmm.
Because once he sits down, he's useless. And you're relying on your clones for backup.
Yeah. So I think on the stats of mine, he is 190,000 roughly in health and protection and with good offense. So it's all about the countering. If you want him beefy and just hit in hard, so any of those combinations, best mods that you can use for that. Doc Ravage question: how much Get 2 should be hoarded? I don't know because I've never hoarded Get 2 ever. I've never had a chance to hoard Get 2. I'm always working on something like.
I'm spending it.
Yeah, I've been spending it on gear toward characters, or I've done the negotiator, and I'm working on malevolence. So I've never hoarded, especially for getting Galactic Legends and Luke and other characters. I mean, I've used my Get 2, so I've never hoarded it. So sorry.
Yeah, my Get 2 is at like 50 right now.
Nathan's question: are you excited to defend your marbles titles next week? Yes, you guys missed it last night. I became the Yeet King again, my second time as the Lord of all Yeets. Hacks my ass, man. I just sit there and every time I just it's amazing how many times my marble just goes nope, and I'm just like, am I the only one who yeeted? What is happening? It's unbelievable how many times I yeet.
Yeah. Have you guys?
Crazy.
I haven't been on the marble stream in a while, but I know one of the recent ones I've been on, they allow you to boost.
Yeah.
Have you seen that where you can boost your up to
650? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty dumb. Like, even the math where you don't normally yeet, I yeet. I had 10 or 11 eliminations yesterday. I'm like, we only did like 12 or 13 races. The only ones I didn't yeet on were the ones that were impossible to get yeeted. It's like, really? It's like, what the hell, man? So at this point, I don't even try to win anymore. Actually, I did win. So the one race I did win, I actually won a race. The other ones I all yeeted.
Nice.
So first, because I ended up being third in one of the rounds, I'm like, wait a minute, I yeeted all the time. How did I finish top 3? I got first place. I mean, this is the way it works, man. So it's either feast or famine with my balls, man. Let me tell you. Liboka question: speaking of ships, do you think there's a way to improve ship battles, or CG don't ships and it is what it is from here on out? I have no idea. I'd like the fact that we've got more pilotless ships. I think like your hero ships like Red 5 with Luke, right, should have a pilot, but like, you know, the Vulture droids, right, and these like your B wings and your A wings and other ships that you can bring in off the bench and stuff. I like the fact that they don't have pilots, and you can adjust that stuff. Like, we'll just do it the stats, and you can adjust the stats to be comparable or better or right at where the other ships are. I don't know what CG's plan is with ships. It's been like this Frankenstein monster. It's there, it exists, but we really don't know what its capabilities are, other than, do we think it's just a monstrosity, or, you know, some people really enjoy ships. Problem with ships is that it's unlike characters, which we have an absolute buttload are. Now, there is the meta, but there is a lot of characters in the game that you can go do stuff with. Ships, it's kind of, and there's incomplete fleets as well, so it's a lot of incomplete stuff for ships that makes ships frustrating. Some teams are really good and they're complete, like Home 1, you've got enough rebels to do that, especially with the Y-Wing. With right. With the Galactic Republic, you've got Kenobi and all the ships there, and they're really, really good. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, until they round out the squads, especially, they've done a better job with the tanks and stuff. I don't know which way they go with ships. I really don't. I mean, we've heard about raids with the ships in there. Maybe that's where they start doing some new mechanics or something with that. I mean,
I guess one of the mechanics I would like to see with ships, because your two capital ships are sitting right next to each other, kind of like what they did with the Radis, where it can take out the enemy's capital ship. Maybe give the capital ships health bars and allow the capital ships to shoot at each other, like be able to target the capital ship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe that might help a little bit, so you're not just fighting 5v5 or whatever. But
yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for squadrons just because that looks badass.
Yeah, I probably won't have time. NR Wilson question is, generally best used for defense or offense in GAC? Oh, offense. There's no doubt in my mind. I mean, Luke can take out Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with ease. I tried it against that team because I was trying to do the burn team. Almost did it, but it just Malik. I think it was the Malik team, and then I did an alien. I'm like, oh crap, I got feared. So, no.
Looking at that, gas might have been better for the first choice to clear out everybody, and then throw in the Luke team to burn down
could have been
Ray when she's alone.
Yeah, but I mean, looking back at it, that probably could have been the thing, but it's still, boy, oh boy. So you can use Luke there, but Luke on offense is phenomenal, man. And if they don't have a Galactic Legend, you got Luke. I mean, you can run in there with Hermit Yoda and Luke and go kick the crap out of somebody. I tested that out because I tried Luke against Gear 10 and Gear 11 Ewoks. He never got a turn and he died. And I did that for Random. Because he's so slow, right? If you get a team that removes turn meter like the Ewoks, he had no chance. He never could take a turn. I just watched him just get his ass beat to death. It took a while too because they weren't doing any damage to him, but eventually they killed him, and I was like, well, that sucks. So having someone in there like Hermit Yoda, because once Luke takes that turn and locks in that turn meter and speed, then they're borked, because he'll stun, and then once he gets ramped up, Luke hits hard. I mean, when he gets ramped up, he hits goddamn phenomenally hard. Question, can I join your wonderful folk for Jedi Academy this weekend? Happy Taco Tuesday. Of course, Scribe. Just message me Saturday morning and we'll get you squared away. Nightmare question, can we get a duet with you and Finn doing a whole new world from Aladdin, Finn doing Jasmine parts as you doing Aladdin? Sure. Why not? You guys really want to hear that? So yesterday, if you didn't see it on the stream for Marvels, I sang, and so did Finn. So Finn picked the most ridiculously hard songs. I'm like, good Lord, Finn, why are you trying to sing that? But I guess that's what the fans picked. But I did two songs. One was just a cappella because apparently I guess the app wasn't working, so I did Creed My Own Prison a cappella. And then the other one I did Wicked Garden by STB. I'll sing that. But that'll be a few and far between where we do karaoke. It's really hard when you're streaming to do karaoke because you've got 9,000 things open. It's really hard. Karaoke itself is hard enough, but trying to do it when you're streaming is really, really difficult. It's like, god damn.
Or sober.
Yeah. But yeah, Scribe just mentioned we can do that. So I think that's all the questions. I think we're caught up. Nightmare says you still killed the big guy. Thank you. I try. I know how to run stuff. Like for me, I can sing any of that stuff. I can do Alice in Chains, which reminds me, I'm going to work on that today. I need to get my part covered for. I'm doing a spoof song of Them Bones for Finn, and I hope he hates it. So I got to work on that, but. Yeah, I'm trying to do more spoof songs. I did the one for Heinze, toss a coin to your Heinze. I'll play on the Witcher song. So I'm gonna try to do some more of that, but I'm trying to make it sound better. So I'm trying to record it in a way that the sound's a little bit more equalized and stuff. So I'm having to learn how to be a sound engineer, and it's taking me a long time to figure that out. I'll try to work on that today. But I think that's it. I think that's all the questions. Everybody popped in. I'm just looking again. Yeah, I think we're good. So, all right. So, last thing I'll say before we get out of here, guys, is hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. I have no idea if Finn's going to do anything this afternoon. If not, then hey, don't starve together at 8 p.m. I'm going to go do my workout. I'm fasting right now. I'm just doing a liquid diet because, as you guys know, I've had kidney stones, so I'm purifying myself. So I'm on day 3 of the purification process. So it's lots of water, lots of cranberry juice, and then I have my shake for my meal every day, which is pretty good. I make a nice shake. It's almond milk, cinnamon, bananas, peanut butter, and it's pretty good. So
sounds interesting.
So Gavin says, Ranger, if you need sound help, hit me up. Did that for 12 years. Gavin, yeah, send me a message in Discord. You know me, I've got 9,000 Discord messages going, so just message me and see what you can do, because recording the stuff is easy. Mixing is going to be the problem. So, yee. But yeah, hit me up, Gavin. We'll see what we can do, man. Because I'll get all this stuff recorded. You just have to mix it, and then we can mess with Finn. All right, and then last thing is wash your hands, wash your face, keep your social distancing, wear your mask. Coronavirus is really still a thing out there, so let's take it seriously, guys. Lee Boca with a question right at the end there. He says, thinking outside the box, second tank taunt for a Padme squad, adding Clone Wars Chewie, yes, with GK and Jenna, Anakin, and Snips to really screw with the opponent, LOL. Yeah, I've actually seen people do that. So,
one note on the coronavirus, guys, do take it seriously, because my parents live in the middle of Iowa in a 500, person town.
what part
And
of
they
Iowa?
had northwest Iowa.
Up near Sioux City?
Yeah, up in Sioux City, Sioux Falls area, or Sioux City. I guess that'd be the closest big city there. But
Sioux
yeah,
Falls
they're
is
out.
about an hour away from there, but that's in South
Yeah, they're
Dakota.
about an hour away from Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
But they even had a scare and had been tested. Thank God it was negative. But it's getting even way back there, so it's not something to be playing around with.
No, it's not. So, all right, we're gonna call this one done. So hit the thumbs up before you go, and we'll see what happens. Check out the Twitch, the sub over there. You know, if Finn pops in and does stuff. But with that, we're gonna call this one done. So big thanks to BCM for hanging out, and I'm gonna go work out and do my things and try to record some stuff and kind of get some stuff done in the background, and we'll rock and roll from there. So everyone have a great rest of your day. Good luck in your TWs, and we'll see you later.